Hello, and thank you for listening to the Mark and Miriam Show, aka the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. You just heard the Bandshes with Lost Cities, Norma Jean Hayes with Norma, and we started off with Wishbone Zoe, Mirage. Brand spanking new. Let's go to the Banshees, Lost Cities. Released in 2015 on Beautiful World. They are out of Hartford, Connecticut.
I just love these gals, and they're not together anymore.
Another case of graduating and moving on.
I know they met during the summer of 2013, friends since their freshman year of high school. Before they got the group together, they'd been writing songs independently, and then they started collaborating together. And then the summer after their graduation, they went on to open for the award-winning singer-songwriter Kate Callahan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Did you know Kate?
I'm familiar with her work.
Yes. Is she?
Former state troubadour, I believe, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And during that jam session, there was a jam session before the gig. Family suggested that these gals sing their songs, and therefore the Banshees were born. And they recorded this beautiful album. Beautiful World, which is from this album, appears in a horror movie, Unfriended.
Oh, my.
That doesn't sound like a horror movie to me.
No, and this is a
That sounds like
beautiful
a
song.
I know.
I love how the Banshees are an indie Americana trio, and their sound is reminiscent of Doris Day if she had been born in the 90s, listened to a lot of Regina Spektor, and then wrote music with her best friends.
I love that. I love that description.
I can definitely hear Regina Spektor in their music.
So can I. I love that they sat down and that's how they describe their music. I love when artists describe their music. Like this is who we are. Like if so and so and blah 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 got together, this, blah blah blah. Doris Day listening to Regina Spektor, you have the Banshees. It's just lovely. So Banshees, if you're out there, and Caylin Lee, and we can
And you
all
have a
have
reunion.
have a little good time together, get together and sing some songs. Please do.
Please do at the
Wow.
Open Stage Showcase in Holyoke on the second Thursday of the month.
There you go. Exactly.
Shameless plug.
Now, on to an artist who is performing, and you can see, though I don't have her schedule up, she does have a website, Norma Jean Haynes, who goes by Norma Dream as well. This song of hers, Joan. Norma Jean lives in Florence, Massachusetts. Norma Jean is one of the most unusual, talented artists I have ever met, heard anything. The first time that I heard Norma Jean was in her father's dining room. Her father is Chris Haynes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, musician. And it was during the pandemic, and I was over for dinner, and Norma was there. She plays the banjo, and which you can hear in the song, Joan, which is just gorgeous. And she just picked up the instrument and started playing and singing, and my jaw dropped to the floor. She is so unique, and she sings from the heart. Her musicality, her voice, her point of view, what she has to say, like everything just, I mean, it comes from inside of her, from such a personal place. She's such a unique artist. And she went to Smith College as an Ada Comstock, and she's lived in many very interesting places, which informed her music, France and England, also Bosnia. She's currently teaching also she's the musical director at the Common School in Amherst, Massachusetts. And I
Wow.
know you saw her play
I saw her at the open stage showcase a few months ago, and my initial reaction was the same as you. Wow, immensely talented, immensely unique and different, and that's what stuck in my head. And I just love her work.
I cannot say enough. You must listen to her music. It's fantastic. And go and see her if you have any opportunity to go and see her. She is just mesmerizing.
As a songwriter, Norma Jean explores the poetic and musical traditions of her New England home place, including sacred harp singing, the work of poets Emily Dickinson and Robert Frost, and unaccompanied balladry. That right there is something different.
She went to the IMA also.
Ah, there you go.
She's
That
an IMA.
explains it.
And speaking of IMA graduates, we started with
Wishbone
Wishbone
Zoe.
Zoe. This was released in April of 2024. So this is something new also
Yes.
from Wishbone Zoe, Mirage from Northampton, Massachusetts. Wishbone Zoe is quite an artist, a musical artist, a she's does cartooning and drawings and films, and I mean there's just wherever she puts her fingers or her voice or just something fantastic comes out of her. She's just filled with creativity, and this is a brand new.
Off of Micro Mirage. And I love the stripped down simplicity of this song. It's so raw and it shows who she is. In complete contrast to some of her other work that I absolutely love, the band EIEIEIO, which is some amazing art punk.
Yeah. No, this is very stripped down for her. There's actually another track which she released too, at the same time, which is very different. But this is stripped down. But I do love that you have this kind of like noise of people and stuff in the background. There's still, it's stripped, but there's something kind of interesting going on as well. Always something striking from her.
Well, Mistress Miriam, you just blew me away one more time. Thank you so
No,
much for this
really?
amazing playlist.
Oh, no, I had the best time. I always have a great time doing this. And I of course, the Mark and Miriam show is we have a great time doing the
We're at the
show.
top of the Nielsen ratings, I think.
And we would love to hear from you out.
New Music Alliance at gmail.com.
Yes.
And thank you for visiting with us. And we hope you enjoyed some great original music from Western New England artists. And I'm Mark Ramone here this week with Mistress Miriam. The New Music Alliance Radio Hour is brought to you by the New Music Alliance, a 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is to assist and advance the careers of talented, creative local musicians who write original music and to promote the extended Western New England area as a destination for original music writing, production, and performances.
If you like what we're doing here on the show, tell your friends about it and like the New Music Alliance and the Radio Hour on our Facebook pages. And don't forget to check out our website, newmusicalliance.org, where you'll find the extraordinary Essential Western New England Songbook, a listenable anthology of many of the best songs ever written by artists from Western New England. And while you're there, if you support the New Music Alliance's mission, which I know you do, we'd appreciate you making a donation or becoming a member or a sponsor.
If you're a local Western New England musician who'd like to have your original music considered to be on our show, send links to your songs to newmusicalliance at gmail.com. Join us next week for more great tunes from Western New England artists. And until next week, please stay safe and keep on listening.
To original local music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have Charles and Khalif Neville take us out today with African Eyes.